Are going up against Harvey Dent. Oh my god. Great things, everyone. It is me, Vangier Plays here, and welcome to the first Bloons Tower Defense Battles video here on the Vangier Plays channel. This is gonna be a very fun BTD battle series, guys, and in my opinion, this game here is one of the greatest strategy games for iPads and phones and stuff like that. It's really a lot of stuff happening in it. At the beginning, it might seem weird and unfair and everything, and just annoying. But if you get really into it, you can really, and you get to the point where you're like good. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's kind of like many other multiplayer games that first you're really bad and you never really imagine that you can get any good because you just lose game after game after game, but eventually you will get good, guys. I think I played like so much. I don't even know how many games I needed to play before I got to a decent level, but now as I'm at the decent level, I feel like I'm decent. I can win many games, a lot of games. I think I am where I want to be, and hopefully it will be enjoyable to watch. So yeah, we're gonna go with some regular ceramic crucibles. This is episode number 1, so I don't want to go ahead and just do some crazy stuff. I just want to play some regular battles, so get an idea of how and where I want this series to go. So we're going against Kingayen 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. All right. That took long to say, and he has a not very high win rate. That's gonna be fine. So we're gonna go up against him on Hydro Dam. I want a serious battle, not a Hydro Dam battle. All right, I wanna skip this map. What the heck? It's not gonna be a serious battle if we go on this map. I can tell you that right now. It's gonna be like a black balloon win on round 6. And I don't want that. So we're gonna go Icewell, which is even less of a serious map. But fine, if we have to go on a map like this, then I'll go on a map like this. I have to, then I'll Alright, so we're gonna go with Apprentice Buccaneer. What should be the third tower? Let me think. Boomerang, maybe? Yeah, let's do a boomerang. The fourth tower doesn't really matter. So I'm not going Blue Nico on this this map. Oh, by the way, if I have to like describe this game in a quick session to those who doesn't really know this game because it's like a new series and everything, it is basically you see the path. This I'm showing you it right now with this thing. There's always like a path and the balloons have to get through there. That's how tower defense game works. That there is a path and there is towers that you have to place up against it. Now these are not towers like a ship is not a tower, but it's called a tower because the basic concept of this kind of game is that it's a tower defense game. Therefore it is called towers, even though they are just monkeys, not towers. Why monkeys? Well, I honestly don't know, but why and what the purpose was what the idea was when they were trying to create this tower defense game, but it really went well. So weird that they did that, but anyways, the difference between this tower defense game and any other tower defense game like Kingdom Rush and stuff like that is, as you realize right away, is that it's a 1v1. Go up against someone. Not only is it like a tower defense game that you go up against someone and you have to survive the longest, but you can send stuff to your opponent like I'm doing right now, take him out. So everything that's coming from up here, from the top, is my opponent's balloons. This is what my opponent sent on me. And everything that comes from the bottom right now is my balloons. So you got that written down, then that's pretty much everything that goes to it. There's a lot of towers, a lot of possibilities to defend, a lot of unique ways to get money and everything, so it's a lot of fun to play. But yep, that's basically quickly described. If the balloons go through on my side, actually it's kind of weird, but if the balloons that come from here up here goes in here, I lose. If the balloons from here go up here, I lose. So it's like a weird, like, I don't even know. It's like the same path is walk like from two different directions against each other in a weird way. I don't even know what to call it, but that's really it. So yeah, and if you see this is where I send balloons. This middle area is where I send balloons, by the way. And there, many of the times they don't do harm, but I just send them to get money, because you basically get more money by sending balloons at your opponent. In a way. So that's why I'm most of the time sending balloons, because I want the money. Not always. Many of the times it is to kill him, actually, or take him out. So they go through his side and he loses all his lives and dies before me. But sometimes just for the money, majority of the times. But yeah. And up here this is a round counter, and this is like the battle energy which we use if we're in big trouble, like we almost end up being. So yeah, this is gonna be a great battle, guys. You can already see. So the map we're on right now is actually one of the hardest maps in the game. So oh my goodness, I'm doing a mistake. Oh, boomerang. I need to place you now. All right, there we go. So yeah, this is one of the roughest maps in the game. It's a relatively small path, and there's not a lot of good ground spots, so it's kind of rough to defend, and you kind of have to go for like a water tower as well, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, another thing to notice is you can only pick 2 towers, which I have here, and this thing, which is an ice monkey in this case, is a random roll tower from the tower that you don't have. So you can't get like an apprentice and then an apprentice, and then like lock in 3 apprentices and roll an apprentice. That doesn't work. You can use a tower multiple times. That's not allowed, obviously. So that's the case. So what I did right now is that I did some tactics and I saved up my money. So he would start sending eco balloons, so I could go with a huge rigor rush and take him out. Tactics, guys. I baited the eco balloons, and the reason, the way I did that is when you send eco balloons, you will end up getting more late game money. You end up getting more money later on in the game, but it costs money to send those balloons. So I waited till he did that and spent all his money, and then I rushed him. The crap out. That's how I won. So yeah, you can do a lot of cheeky strategies like that, and it's a lot of fun to play. But only one battle is a short video, so I'm thinking that we're gonna do about 2, maybe 3 battles. Only 2 if it's like a very short battle, then we'll do 3. But if there's like a late game in there, then we're only going 2. So that's what I'm thinking. And we are going up against Harvey Dent. Oh my god, guys, Harvey Dent. I've heard you got your face roasted by roasted, and you're gonna punish Batman for that. What is even what is even the... Alright, that's from Batman. I remember that it's like a Batman character. There is that you choose that. But it disconnects from the game. No, why you do that? I would love to battle the Harvey Dent himself in a battle. That would be an honor. But I guess I don't manage to do that. I have to go up against Judas Priest instead. He's an absolute professional. I'm probably gonna lose against him, but let's try our best. So I'm gonna go with my ultimate strategy and try to take him out. Let's hope we get a good random tower, and we are gonna get a weird random tower. Not gonna get any use of it, but it's a random tower after all, so we'll take it. Maybe if we went late game, but nah, it's just useless. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, start up with a farm. Then, place a road spike, like everyone does when you can pick your own towers, suppose. Grade my farm. So, he goes Dart Monkeys, alright. But I'm not gonna go Dart Monkeys, I'm gonna go Heli Pilots. That's a bit cheeky. Many people think Dart Monkeys is the main way to go. Like anything else sucks. But really, the heli pilot can also be a boss if you play him right. So I'm doing the heli pilot. Therefore, yeah. And this is like a helicopter. By the way, there's like many different, yeah, there's many different towers, and some of them are just like you place them and they kind of do their thing, while others you kind of have to let's rush it real quick. Others you have to do something with in order to, yeah, you have to do something with. Like with a heli pilot, I can move this around with my fingers. I'm literally moving this around with my fingers right now. That's why it's moving around like that. I'm moving this around with my finger, and I can also put him on different modes. So that's something you can do with the dart monkey. Like you can move around with the dart monkey. You just place him down there and it stays there. I know for many of us it's obvious, or many of us it isn't obvious and stuff. Now my opponent said hi. You can click on this icon here and say stuff to people. So I'm gonna say hi back. Hi. Hee. Let's give him a hi. Be friendly. I'm just gonna send a ton of green balloons at him. Force me to buy my quad dart, which is an upgrade for the helipad. I'm not gonna go into how the upgrades work. I mean, I don't think I have enough time right now, but just know that when I say a weird name like quad darts or triple darts or lightning or dragon's breath apprentice or tornado apprentice or plasma apprentice or ring of flames or blade maelstrom or anything weird like that, then it's usually an upgrade. Just so you know. He hasn't gotten up like his second dart. He sold his second dart. What a greedy tard. Let's rush him real quick. He really pushes the limits, this guy. He's absolutely crazy when it comes to that. I think I'm just gonna sell a farm and attack him real quick. And hopefully get some decent damage done. If he defends this, finally a battle energy, something. Just gracious. At least he popped that. Alright. By the way, if your brain isn't like overflown by the information yet, then when I say yes, he spent his battle energy, that's because like each battle energy is like valuable, because you only have 2 YOLO during the game. If you spend all that, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble against defending against other stuff. He's gonna rush me now, and I'm gonna go ahead and not battle energy this. Yep, survival. But yeah, think a little bit. I don't want to do any weird stuff. Concentrate a little bit. Let's take out all the balloons that's coming up against us. Let's buy this razor routers. Let's do the patrol and let's go to follow touch. Let's do that. Upgrade our farm. Things are happening right now. Things are really happening against this guy, and we are gonna see what we can do. So he has more farms than us, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna describe what the farms are. Just know that you can count them. Like, you know, these things like I'm placing down right now. These are farms. You need to have as many of them as possible. So that's just something you gotta know. Have as many as possible. And survive with the least amount of defense. That's usually how most games play out. So it's a pain to not have an NF armor. Could have bought some before this game started. That would make it a little bit easier, but I guess it's okay. So it's alright for me. I'm gonna go boomerang, just so it doesn't think of rushing us. It's like a scary tower. You see that, you're kind of scared by your opponent in a way. And yeah. So, let me see, what kind of defense do we go for? If he rushes with like a BFB or something, which is mob class balloons, I'm not gonna describe everything in the game, all towers right now. But it's a big dangerous balloon. My goodness, he goes for his facility. Then we are around 17. My gosh. I'm talking and playing at the same time. It's not that easy, guys. But I'm gonna go for that myself. Soon, hopefully after this wave. There we go. We're gonna go for that ourselves and get our own facility up. And now we're having more money going on. Yeah, this guy's the facility. That guy down there. Now he's gonna go ahead and send the Moabs on me. He's gonna be hard to defend, and I don't want to. I'm gonna go ahead and use my battle energy now. Hopefully take all this stuff out before we lose the game. No, 28, 18, 5-0. We died. Alright, guys. That was a hard first game, but I think you got the point. For the most, there's a path, there's balloons coming in, and I didn't quite win. The truth is, guys, that maybe the reason I maybe lost that, the lack of experience with this strategy, and that I didn't rush him right away when he was being really greedy with his Dharma. I should have been more aggressive, stuff like that, then I might have won. But at the same time, that was a really good player. So maybe even if I played well, that would have been a very rough match to win. But yes, was a greedy farmer. Almost never see a facility on round 17. You see it about round 20 or so, 22, 21, but then you can rush with the BFD, but he went for it around 18. So when you know your opponent has that of an advantage before, you kind of lost anyways. So we messed up somewhere in the early game, I believe. But yeah, that was game number 2. Hopefully you like this first video of Bloons Tower Defense battles. There's gonna be a lot of other there's gonna be a lot of this on this channel, I believe. I love playing these, and there's so much cool stuff happening. So much action, so little time. I love playing these. So, and if you want to be subscribed to this playlist and get the latest videos, then you want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and to the playlist itself, and like the videos if you like them. Really, that's also really important for me. So that's gonna be it for today's Gear Plays. Have a nice day, and goodbye for now.